The government outlines plans to crack down on NHS staff strikes. If you don't know, we already have to apply for a licence in order to strike here in the UK. It's pathetic and it's infuriating. Our doctors, nurses, healthcare professionals, etc., have been going on strike for quite a while because they are not paid enough and the NHS is struggling. My dad was about to go to hospital a few weeks ago, and the queue of ambulances outside A&E, it's not right. It's disgusting. And they're working ridiculous shifts. Since Brexit, we have lost a lot of our healthcare professionals because they all, like, some of them came from Europe. They didn't feel welcome. They left. But now the government outlines its plan to crack down on strikes. It's going to force some doctors and nurses to work during future industrial action. There's going to be a minimum service level regulation for urgent and emergency care in hospitals. They already do this. Doctors and nurses care. That's why they're going on strike. They don't leave hospitals empty. They do have a minimum workforce. Is that the right word? And it's just, I hate it. So they did this across the public sector earlier in the year because the trained people are also on strike, so they tried to make them work. But it's an absolute disgrace. This legislation doesn't address any of the issues underlying current strike action, including dissatisfaction with pay and working conditions, i.e., there's not enough beds, there's not enough doctors, there's not enough nurses. The NHS is a wonderful service, but it is massively underfunded. And there is a theory, conspiracy, whatever you want to call it, that this Tory government just wants to run the NHS into the ground. So it's just thousands of doctors, nurses, consultants, etc. are going to be going on strike this week. I fully support them whilst I am sat on an 80 week waiting list for the pain clinic. But this government is trying to stop all of our rights. And it's disgraceful. And there's nothing we can do other than scream and shout and apply for a licence to bloody protest. But yeah, save the NHS.